Well, hello everybody. When it comes to architecture, one of the aspects that probably annoys me the most is Parker Brothers. They're Parker Brothers homes. That's what I call them. Today, I thought, where did Parker Brothers start? You've got form, follows function, function follows form. You got a little bit of everything going on. And it's always a healthy mix. But what I find with Parker Brothers homes, as I like to nickname them from the board game Monopoly, obviously, is it's just function. There's no form. But I had to start somewhere. And today, I think I found it. But the form, the function are in two equal parts. So we'll get to it. It's going to be more towards the end of this tour, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Who knows? I kind of like it. But there we go. Anyway, welcome everybody. My name's Alister. I'm your host, the Modern Modernist. Today we are 1963. We're in Sacramento, of course. Mike Ownbey, Compass Realty, thank you very much. This is his listing. I always like to address the whale in the room first. Yes, this home is close to $1.4 million, but when you see it, you'll see why. I've spent the last 20 minutes here just walking around trying to get my head into space so I could do this video, and you'll see why. So we're in the front yard, by the way. Yes, that is a pool in the front garden. We'll tilt up. I know you don't do this that often, but there we go. That's the front of the house. So let's go inside, shall we? See what we got. You're gonna like this one today. This is actually, I'm really excited about this. So we're gonna step around because we got a pool. I'm gonna start with the front door. And I'll tell you why, because this is no ordinary front door. First, give you a clue. See this? That is brilliant. You'll see why. Hold on a second. I want to fall in the pool here. Let's walk forward. See that front door? My head's in the way. That is the front door. Okay, now that architectural surface that I just showed you, that is also, you ready? Here we go. I've actually nailed down. So there's the base. That is the front door. It's huge, absolutely massive. And then we've talked about this before. Mid-century modern being of an organic nature. And like I said, yes, organic typically, yes to you and I, means pulled from the earth, and then that's what you get. Whereas once again, organic in mid-mod is, it was a tree, goes to the sawmill. See this? It's rectangle. There's nothing else extra about this. And so yes, you have a very organic door. Now, what I like about that front door, see these lines, right? See how they go all the way up? So you come over, and we've got this window. And same thing. Look at that. That is amazing. Now, the other thing you have to see I was here Wednesday, there's a broker's tour here in Sacramento where all the listing agents open up their new listings and invite other agents from other brokers to come out, see their new listing. So the front door was open, just like I say, and there was a breeze blowing that day. So this light that you see there, it is still, but it was kind of spinning in the wind. I liked it. It wasn't out of control, but it was just rotating a little bit. It was very cool. Now, another cool thing that I like, I'm gonna rotate the phone around here. When you walk in this front door, the hallway's it's a little skinny, but it's a little short. But there's a full length mirror. So I'm gonna flip the phone around here so you can see it. And it just makes this, it doubles the length of the hallway. So, see if we can't, I gotta peek over the phone here. But there we go, see that? That is very, very cool. I like that. So, sorry about that, a little rotating around, but that's how I film. I just like to hold my phone and the camera and off we go. Now, so I'm gonna step in this living room and see this window again? Look at the size of that. That is absolutely brilliant. So, I gotta walk this way. I'm gonna do a lot of this today because this house just takes my breath away. So, if I do this, get out of the way. All right. So, see that? Fireplace, staircase over there. That's an amazing staircase. We're gonna have a nice conversation about that. But today with this house, we're not just gonna talk about the house, we're gonna talk about the furniture in it as well, because it is just beautifully done for this listing. And I see a lot of these mid-mods, you get into them and they just forget the furniture. Like they put the wrong furniture in. They'll put, Art Deco furniture in a mid-mod. Like none of it matches, nothing. Or they'll go 1970s on a 1960s home. So I think this home, for instance, is a Robert N. Hill is the architect. 1963, it's 3 years before the mid-mod sort of revolution, or its era ended. So 1966 was the end. But there's some really cool features in this house. So it's not a Carter Sparks home, but we've got, like, Carter Sparks does this. Subway tile brickwork. And they're not offset, right? They all just butt up to each other. And this is the central staircase. Staircases, again, we talk about things being organic, right? Look at these steps. These are original, by the way. See these? All you need to be organic in a mid-mod home, you just need the step. Why do you need anything here? Heck, why do you even need a handrail? I know if you're watching this and you got kids, you'll be like, you ain't need a handrail. I'm like, no, you don't. You really don't. To have an organic staircase, look at that. That is fun. Oh, just this house is just, it's amazing. So, once again, we're going to talk about furniture. So with mid-mod, once again, it's back to that word organic, and it really is. And this house is one of the first houses I've done. We've got the furniture matches the architect, so we can really talk about it. And see that chair? So all you've got, and a mid-mod chair, get on the floor and talk about this, you ready? Be a nice conversation. You got a cushion, you got a backrest, and then you got the frame, just to hold the backrest and the cushion. That's mid-mod. That is super, super simple, very organic. It's just a simple chair. That's all you get, because that's all you need. And there's another chair I'll show you as we go on the tour, and it's gonna bring back the history of another chair, which I will do a video on because it's a very important chair. But you're going back, chair design, so it's 1925, Bauhaus, this one particular chair, and it's pushing 100 years old. It's design, it's ethos. So you look at this stuff, this furniture, it's MCM stuff, and you're like, we're coming up on 100 years on when this all got kicked off and started. And this doesn't feel like 100 years old, this design. So anyway, as we bang on a little bit. So here we go. Staircase, living room. Oh, fireplaces. Yes, we do like fireplaces, don't we? Look at this. Again, very, very Carter Sparks. Carter Sparks did know what mid-mod was. He got it. Look at that staircase. Oh, it just floats upstairs, doesn't it? Now, here's a cool little aspect, which I like. There's a bar. Look at those lights. The little monkeys on ropes. Love it. Now, this bar's kind of cool. I'm going to come on in. There's a mirror behind us. But there's a door to the pool. See? Kind of nice. Serve drinks, swim, time, good times. Happy days, right? And oh, I love these lamps. See these? Kind of just hangs out there. And then this lamp's kind of cool, so it's got a counterbalance, so it doesn't fall over. It's a big chunk of, can you see that? Big chunk of stone. It's just a lamp I've always liked. I could only imagine having to move that when it's time to move. And then this couch, again, remember how we talked about just the basics? Right? Look, it's a cushion, a backrest, some legs so it stands up. That's it. That's all you need. It's just, that's MCM. This is beautiful, beautiful sideboard too. See, this house is going to be a distraction, I know, because it's not only just the house, it's the furniture that's in it. So, dining room. So, you can just again kneel down and see, look at that. That's a beautiful dining room. And same thing with those chairs. See? Legs, a cushion, a backrest. That's all you need. Simple stuff. Real basic. But yet also tastefully done. Now this is kind of cool. See this? Dining room table. Kind of have like this, this stuff's heavy. There we go. See? Kind of like that mushroom base. Very mid-mod. And it's got a marble top. So you've kind of got this. Usually you see these with just the white acrylic base and then a white acrylic top. This actually has a marble top. Very, very unique. Very, very cool. And those are some really cool chairs. I do like those. Let's head off into the kitchen, shall we? And this is the back side. There's a hallway. And this brickwork, this runs in the center of the house. This staircase supporting wall, and it runs straight upstairs. So it's very cool. You'll see more of this. Kitchen, again. So this house has been, since originally built, remodeled. But it's been beautifully, beautifully, beautifully done. The floor, same thing, stone floor, very mid-mod. And it's just, the stone's been quarried, left flat, and laid. So it is uneven. There's a texture to it. Now, this is my favorite piece in this whole house. Look at these tiles. Same thing. They don't overlap. They're not quite subway tiles size, but the shape are. They're rectangles. But look how they're just butted up to each other. And then there's this beautiful, beautiful texture on them. See? I like that. They're like almost like a recessed handle, but not quite. There's not enough to grab, but it's just beautiful, the texture. There's a laundry room back here. There's a laundry room. There's a door there outside. I'm gonna say that to last, because you understand what the hell I'm banging on about this whole Parker Brothers thing. And it's the one aspect where I only have liked Parker Brothers style architecture, because it makes sense. So that's why I mentioned it. So I'm gonna go upstairs. There is no handrail. I'm not a fan of heights, so I'm just gonna look straight ahead. And again, we have just an elongated window up here. That's the primary. We're gonna go this way. We'll see how it's last. Let's go this side. Is it? No, I'm sorry. Let's go this way. Let's just do this. In fact, I got discombobulated. So this is only a 2-bedroom house. So if you have kids, it's really not a house for kids, plus that staircase. But anyway, there's a desk in here, plus a guest bedroom. And same thing, you got a wall of closets. And that's tastefully done again. There's no texture, they're just a flat surface. Look at the hardware. Again. So Carter Sparks in some of his homes, well, all of his homes, he made the String Brothers get rid of brass hardware, and everything was aluminum. It's all about being lightweight. So, you know, if it looks lightweight, it feels lightweight. It just has that air of minimalism, of being, you know, that organic nature. So you will see a lot of this in mid-century modern homes is aluminum hardware. And here we go again. Look, see, furniture. A real simple bench, just legs. That's all you need. Nothing extra. No frizz, no dazzle, nothing. So I'm gonna come out here. This house, I mean, it's been updated, but some of the features have been left. Like, so here's this door. This is the balcony from, like, see, nice long. Like, it's a standard size door, but when you do the windows, you know, rectangles, and you break them up and just leave them, right? Just, there's no, like, you know, like a French door would have the horizontals. It just has the verticals. So you end up with this nice, just a massive, just, I don't know, it just extends the height. That's actually, so we can see where I'm going here. So we're coming out of that guest bedroom office onto a patio, which then leads us, we're gonna go this way though. And this is like, get too excited and discombobulated. But this is the bathroom for the guest. For upstairs. Again, we're doing a lot of this today, aren't we? But we're back to like simple hardware. See, look at that. It's just, this house is so tastefully been you know, updated. I wouldn't even call it remodeled. It's just been done so you can live in it in 2023 and not feel like you're in an old house. It's 1963. So, you know, we're 60 years old, which, granted, in America, that's old. I mean, I've lived in homes where I'm from older than America, so it's not that old to me. So there's that chair that I was gonna talk about in here, which is very, very cool. And first off, this is your primary. I'm gonna step to this side and we could just have a look. Look at this. Gotta like that. Very cool. So I'm gonna swing around on this primary because there was a balcony that you would have seen when I was outside. Let's see. And this is the front of the house. See that pool? Look at that. And this beautiful balcony out here. And there's some cool little chairs out here. These are obviously definitely more modern. But once again, the furniture in here is amazing. I mean, me, if I was the buyer on this, I'd have an argument saying, can I buy the furniture with it too? And I'm gonna come back here and see, This is just like a little, it's like, I don't know what you call it, like a dressing area, but it's just off the master. The primary here. So if we go to the, I'd like to give everyone, like, you guys a sense of, see, that's where I just was. And again, there's a mirror back there. So it really makes these rooms feel longer than they actually are. So, I mean, I've not once in my head had the thought, oh, it's only a 2-bedroom house. I just haven't. It's amazing. This is one of those homes that you kind of like, oh, the kids have launched. Let's do something for us now. It's a nice, cool place. Now, I didn't notice this earlier when I was walking around trying to get a feel of how this video is going to go. But what I like is when you do tend to make rooms feel bigger than they actually are. And this is already a big bathroom. So, whoops. As we trip over here the rug. There we go. You ready? Again, we've got a wall-mounted vanity. We've seen that in a couple of houses I've done, but they've needed it. They've been in small rooms. So this just makes it already relatively large bathroom, well, feel relatively large. This is very cool. I just noticed this too. See, some of this stuff I get excited about. Other people are watching it like, really? It's just a bath. Not a bathtub. Freestanding, but look at those faucets. They're just hanging out the wall. See this? Look at that. Look at that. There we go. I like those. Again, I know it's just a toilet, I'm well aware, but it's just wall mounted. Just, you know, tons of space. Shower. Glass door. It's always nice to have a glass door because, again, it just makes the place feel larger than it actually is. And we actually do have subway tile in here. See? Very cool. I like this. I like this a lot. Very cool. And it's that, you know, the tiles don't overlap. They're butted up to each other. Very mid-mod. And close the glass door for the shower. And then that's that patio that we were looking at before with the door. So there's your bathroom for the primary, which opens up onto a balcony. And I do look at that. I love all these mirrors. They just make the rooms feel longer than they actually are. So here's upstairs. We're gonna go downstairs. I'm always curious because some of these rooms are transitions from light to dark. If you guys can see what's going on. All right, ready? My favorite staircase. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know, at the Moderness, by the way, not a fan of heights. And so I actually, during COVID, started to get my pilot's license just to overcome a fear. And I don't like flying either. Whoops, we almost fall. But no stair, no handrail, nothing. Just trying to survive. There we go, we made it. So, what are we banging on about form, function, and Parker Brothers? So, I'll show you. But first we go, look at this, the handrail. Even that's original to the house. It has not been changed. I just love when owners do this stuff. You just make the house relevant today, but don't forget its past. It's not that hard to do. You know, in my head, I can say it out loud. Do you know how many people can't follow that rule? Oh, and we're dealing with adults here that own real estate, and they can't do it. Just can't. They ruin stuff. And then they wonder, like, well, why are you listing my house as a fixer-upper? Because you took out, it's past, it's history. You, like, erased it. Now someone's got to put it all back in. So, this house, this is where we're going to get to the fun bit. You have got, the front of the house is the pool. You're going to hang out there. It's all gated. No one from the street can see you. It's nice. It's private. But everything is in the front. So what's in the back of the house? The back of the house is practicality. You ready? It is the concrete of concrete jungles out here. And we're going to go all the way to the gate, which is at the front. And you're going to see what I mean. Okay. This is the driveway. Look how long that is. Okay. And remember these shapes? There you go. It's in the front. So you're gonna come all the way down here, down this long driveway. As we walk. Oh, here's better. Look at this. That window we walked in with the hallway. Look at this. Glad I wore jeans today. Look at that. Amazing. Love it. See? Some of you are gonna like the fact that my face is not in all these pictures too. I know you are usual suspects. Anyway, I do appreciate that you like, subscribe, and watch the videos though. So I'm not gonna complain too loud. So, look at that. This is the back of the house. It's just concrete and a carport, which, depending on what kind of cars you drive, you could actually get 4 cars under here, nose to nose, and be in full shade. And there's plenty of room. So the back of the house is function. That's all it is. So you could, you know, there's a patio out here. You could, I guess, you could go with like those canopies, bright colored sails, put those over, have a little area sitting out here if you wanted to. So you, but so we're gonna go, before we go into summer, we'll chat a little more. But so this is where we get into function, form, form, function. And this is the first time I've seen it where it matches. It's 50-50. The function back here is to store your cars. That's it, parked cars. There's nothing back here for people to see. This whole house, everything is in the house and out front. So what do you do in the back? Nothing. Look at the back of the house. It's Parker Brothers. But it's the only time Parker Brothers architecture style works. This is the first time. 1963, this house, Sacramento. I hate to bang on about it, but it's the one time I like it. If you run into me in the office, you'll often hear me complain about houses in there's some neighborhoods north of Sacramento and it's just beige boxes. It's all it is. And the back of the house looks like this, but you hang out in the back of the house. So why do you want to stare at that? Zero effort. It annoys me. It's my pet peeve. But this house, can I fault it? No. It's the first one in the tour of videos that I've done on YouTube. My only complaint with this house is when I look at my bank account, I don't have $1.5 million in there to buy it. I really don't. And I probably need more than that because I would actually argue, can I keep the furniture too? And I also want some of the artwork that's in here. Yeah, Mike Ownbey, I cannot thank you enough for letting me do this. This is absolutely amazing. It's 1963, folks. This is absolutely a piece of mid-mod history here in Sacramento. This is a house you don't own. You become its curator. It's part museum, it's part home. And it's been beautifully done. That front door is stunning. It really and truly is. Let's look at the pool again, shall we? Look at this. Look at that. That is amazing. And there's the wall from the front. No one's gonna see in here. Like, your front yard it's your backyard. It's that cool. And so we're gonna say goodbye here. And I'm gonna go home and cry because I don't have $1.5 million in my bank account yet. Yes, as someone that I work with always says sticks yet on the end of their sentences, and I love it. Very inspirational. But there we go. There's that mirror. Folks, once again, it's been an absolute pleasure. I'm Alister, your host, the Modern Modernist. Be good to each other, humans, and you have a great day today, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.